Hi guys, it's Alston. In this video, we are going to learn about keyword research planning. In the previous lesson, we learned about keywords validation factors, what are the mistakes to avoid when it comes to keyword research, and how you should choose a good keyword for you. The lesson goal for this video is going to be to give you an overview understanding of keyword research methods, how to do market research, industry research or brainstorm for keyword ideas, and I'm going to explain you what is keyword clustering or grouping and why it's important. Okay, let's get into the video. First, keyword research method. For example, there is no one right keyword research for finding keywords. As I explained in my previous lesson, we already know what is the definition of keyword, which is the word which is the word or phrase people are typing into search engine to find what they are looking for. And keyword research is the process of finding those keyword. And this keyword research process is not one single way. You can do this keyword research process in a lot of different way, and we call all these ways as keyword research method. There is no one universal or set of process, but you can do keyword research in multiple different way. And in this course, I'm just to give you an understanding, I'm going to explain you some of the main keyword which I think are keyword research methods which I think are important for you to get a clear understanding on keyword research. And once you learn these processes, you can even go out and use different methods, or even you can create your own keyword research methods also. Okay, first let me go through the 4 keyword research methods which I will be teaching throughout this keyword research course. The first one will be the traditional keyword research, where you begin with nothing and work your towards to finding a good keywords. This is the traditional keyword research method which we've been doing for the years, and as a beginner or if you're just learning keyword research, this is the first step on your goal to becoming an expert when it comes to doing your own keyword research, because we will go through the traditional way of finding the keyword research. And competitive keyword research is an advanced strategy where we will try to discover keywords based on what our competitors are doing in SERP. We are essentially, rather than reinventing the wheel, we are just making use of all the data which is currently available and all the data which has been done, all the research which has been done by other competitors or industry sites, and we will be making use of it. Existing content research, where this is another advanced strategy, only work on specific circumstances, where we will try to find better keywords based on the content you are already ranking in your niche. For example, this is only will work with existing website where they are already written a lot of content, already ranking for different keywords. When we will use that content website to find more better alternative keywords or hidden opportunities or low hanging fruit, or something like we call low hanging fruit opportunities keywords, using your content or your data. And the last one which I will be teaching is something called predictive keyword research, where predict which keywords will become popular for new short-term first keyword or just for certain examples. These are keyword research method where there is no data it's going to be, because this is going to be something new. A new product launch can be, or new incident happening on the world, or new space, or something, a popular movie is coming out where we won't see any existing data in the database. So how we should go about doing a predictive based keyword research process. So my goal for this entire keyword research goal will be to teach you all this 4 to give you a better understanding of it. Now we need to understand the keyword research process overview, where I mentioned you all the different keyword type which I'm going to cover. This is not the only 4. You will find a lot more keyword research methods available. I will cover those in a later stage after the course, but just you need to understand, before doing all this keyword research process, there is there is a step above and also there is a step below, where the first step is going to be the industry research, where we are going to learn about our market, and the last step is going to be something called keyword cluster and grouping, where we are going to group the keyword in a logical order to identify the benefits it can bring and why should we do it. So that is what is the keyword research overview, where we have all the different methods. We can have 100 different methods of finding keywords, but there is always going to be a process, start of the keyword research process, and also when it comes to the final end of the keyword research process, and I will explain you the importance of it now. First, let's focus on the industry research, which is the first part of the keyword research cycle, where industry research or brainstorming keyword idea. This is very important because I see most of the people are ignoring this stage and going directly to using keyword research methods or keyword research tool. The reason is you should not just perform keyword research blindly or use keywords tool without first learning about the industry. Learn about the industry, learn about your customers and understand it, then carry it to the keyword research process. The right steps vary from industry to industry. There is no set fixed instructions. As I mentioned, for the industry research or market research, there is no right set of steps you need to follow. But the goal for this is going to be, you first understand your customers, you first understand your industry, you first understand your how business works, then you should go about identifying all the minute details or processes or what they are searching for. Because if you don't have the overview idea of a certain industry, then you might miss out on a lot of opportunities, even finding a lot of good keywords or understanding your customer pain points and everything. That is the reason we should do the industry research or the brainstorming process first before any keyword research process. First, how you can learn about this industry. Like I know I want to do market research, but how should I go about doing it? There are a couple of ways. One, you have a set of questions where you can try to answer yourselves to find the right answer and try to fill up answer for this question. First, pain points, where you try to identify what are your customers' pain point. If I am running this business and I know these are my target audience, what are their problems, what they are looking to solve, what are the issues they are facing, what kind of solution for that specific problems they are facing, whatever the problems or issues, we classify it as pain points. So we try to understand what the customer is looking for, what is their most wanted when it comes to this. Second, interest, where what we now try to see, okay, I know the customer has this particular pain point or this particular problem. What are his interest for that? What are the things he is looking for? What are the things he want to learn more about it? Why he is looking to learn more about it? So we are going a step above and finding all the interest area for different customer depending on the industry they are in. Solutions, as I mentioned, now we know he is looking for all the different interests. What solution is specifically looking, or what service they are looking to purchase, or what product they are planning to purchase, or what product is available on the industry to meet my target audience requirements. And identify which sites. This is another important, especially when it comes to digital marketing or digital SEO, all this campaign. We are first, if we are doing a local research on our customer, we go where the customer is spending most of the time. For example, I might go to their hometown niche, or where they are spending most of the time in whatever the activities they are done. So that is how we start learning about customer. We watch their activities, we see what is they are doing, what are the things they are talking about. This is what we do in a local environment. Similar case, what you should do is you should identify where your target audience or target customers are talking about it, or interacting with each other in online, in digital. What are the websites they visit most of the time? What are the communities or forums they are talking about? What are the social media sites, subreddit or sections of it where they are talking to each other, which is critical because we are essentially witnessing what customer interactions are happening, what they are talking about it. So to have a better understanding of it, location, we need to see what is the location of my customer. How does the location of the customer affects my keyword research process? If he is coming from a specific certain location, how does that affect my keyword research process? Should I use location data into my keyword research process to better attract the customer or to make a better keyword search intent? So we need to learn more about their environment, location, and how the local factors affect my keyword research process. Demographic, where it's no longer just about the location, but we need to learn as a customer persona, we call it, as we need to understand what is my customer is made up, what are his interests, what is his age group, what is his liking, what he don't like when it comes to this. So I need to create a persona of my target audience to understand all the things, because what happens is when you have these data, you might come up with a keyword opportunity or a hidden potential opportunity on your keyword research which you wouldn't have considered, because the customer might be going in an indirect approach to find what they are looking for. That is the reason this demographic details comes up, because we can virtually know all the things which essentially make up my target audience. And finally, competition. This is one of the most important, where competition is not only a bad thing, we can make use of it also. So look into it. I know this is my target audience group, I know this is my industry. Look into what your competitors are doing, how they are going about reaching to their target audience, what are the things they are doing to serve their customers, what are the pain points they are addressing, what are the issues or interests which they are showing to the audience, which you can essentially make use of all the existing data which is available on the market from your competitors industry sites and get all this data to your industry research also. So that is how you overall get a questions on what are the questions to ask about your industry and find what your customers are looking for in it. Now the reason we do all this question process and everything is to create a seed keyword list. The reason is, now you need to create a list of seed keywords. We already know what seed keywords we are. I explained you that on my keywords guide, where these are the keywords which we will be using on our keyword research method, whatever the method can be, to generate more keywords research data based on that keyword, seed keyword. So seed keywords are used as a starting point for finding keywords idea or keywords list. If you want to make a seed keyword, you can start from anywhere, but some recommended places are I'm going to explain you now. And once this lesson is over, I will show you a live example on the next video to showcase how you go about and doing all these things I'm going to explain. So let's take an example for a second. I know that this is I know I want to have a seed keyword for my campaign. So I know all the questions also, I have answered it. Now I have a clear understanding about it. But when it comes to digital or online, where should I go about it? What are the usual places customer hang around? So what are the usual data sources I can go about to find what my target audience can be? Something like these are the data sources which I'm going to mention. These are just usual spots. These are not all the spots, and also depending on the industry to industry, of depending on the customers to customer, these data sources can also range very differently. For example, you can create seed keyword list from keyword research tool, SEO tool, all-in-one SEO tools, content research tool, because they are very good at providing these kind of features. They have their own data source, they use AI technology, they use advanced SERP metrics data to give you a seed keyword list depending on this. And this feature is not available in all keyword research software. This is a specialized functionality which can be appearing on various different keyword research tool, and I will show each of this tool once I complete this keyword research course. Okay, the next source is social media. Social media is a vital place. For example, something like Facebook, YouTube, Reddit, Twitter, LinkedIn, all these are various social media where it essentially replacing a social interaction physically and replacing that with the internet or digital social interaction where there is no middleman involved. Your customers are going to be talking to each other directly. We can observe what they are talking about, what they are sharing, what are the interest points for them through this data from social media to get more seed keywords for our topic research. News media, news sites or press releases or even news pieces are very good seed keyword, because usually it will cover something educational related or industry buzz keywords or any new products which is getting launched or any new pain points discovered in this industry. So you should always look into for seed keywords from news related sites. Blogs, another important source where not only you are going to trust news sites or news press release for seed keywords, but there are so much blogs in the internet is made up of websites, blogs and all this, and there are so many bloggers or so many people who like to write about all the things. They go out and write blog posts, articles, videos, they create videos, all these things. So you can go for any blogs related to your industry, then see, okay, what are the categories they are using, what are the content they are creating, what is the content pieces they are focusing on, what are the main points they are talking about it from the other bloggers who are doing it on the internet itself. The next source is going to be local media, where this is a ton of potential, because local media, even though we are doing research for digital strategy, but we can still gather seed keywords from local media. We go to we can listen to local TV programs related to my industry, or TV commercials, radio ads, or books, or any sort of local promotion which is happening. You can get seed keywords idea from all around the local place. Also, search engines also is a great way to collect seed keywords from their autocomplete results, where you type something and Google automatically say, why don't you check out these results also, because it is popular. So we can get the data from autocomplete place or related keywords which will be appearing on the bottom of the search results page, or we will also can see this data from the content which is available on the SERP results page itself. Ads can be from any nature, from digital to local ads, where these are very important, because everyone knows ads are very important. The people who are putting this ad is essentially paying to show that ad, or to print that ad, or to spread that specific ad, which means whatever the content which they are going to put on that content of that ad, or in a graphical way they are going to use the words or topic, they know that these are very important for them businesses. They know that this can drive business to our customers, from our customers to us. So we can identify keywords, topics or phrases which they are using as to identify our seed keyword list also. Questions, another important way to find data sources, because questions essentially asking something they want to learn more about it. So these create a good seed keywords. You can find questions from anywhere, from directly talking to your customer, or going to question and answer related websites like Quora, all the different question related Stack Overflow, or all the different kind of sources depending on your industry. Even community forums can be a good place to force a question keyword, or keyword research tool can also bring questions, and depending on the question you can identify a seed keyword from the question as a data source for you. Wikipedia, again another golden opportunity for data source for seed keywords, because Wikipedia is a huge database of all the different contents and everything. Most of the time, everyone will ignore that, thinking, okay, I might not find a good information the way I want because it is more of an academic in nature. But believe me, when you are searching for seed keywords, Wikipedia is a great resource because they hyperlink into different contents. They, if you go to the main topic, they branch out to the subtopic. Each subtopic will branch out to the separate code related different ticks. You can use all the links to go through and learn different stuff. I will explain you all this on a live demonstration as well. But Wikipedia is a great source for seed keywords also. Again, experts knowledge, this is also important. Whenever you are doing a industry research and you want to find more seed keywords, go to the experts in the industry. For example, if you want to learn more about SEO industry, go to the SEO experts or go to the SEO influencers on the community and ask about, okay, this is the industry, I want to understand this pain points, what are the seeds keywords it's going to be. They know the industry, they are in the industry, they work with industry regularly, they automatically know all this industry knowledge idea, which can immediately boost you and get the seed keywords also. Again, competitors, where competitors are already doing all this work, they are already trying to target your same industry, same customer. So you can essentially get the data directly from the customer itself. You can go to the customer website and get this manually seed keywords, or you can use keyword research softwares where with the keyword research software which has a competitor research functionality. You just enter your competitor URL and it will bring all the related keywords to competitors regarding your industry. Shopping sites, where whatever the shopping sites available for you. The reason is, when it comes to finding seed keywords and when shopping sites usually have a sales copy drafted specifically for your target audience, where they will they will highlight the main pain points, they will highlight the main issues relating to it and how this product can fix those problems for your audience. So when you go into their shopping sites like Amazon or eBay or any sort of shopping sites and see what is the sales copy is trying to understand, what is the sales copy is trying to say it for my target audience, and you can find seed keywords from these places also. And also talking with your customer, this is also very important because we are essentially trying to find what our customer wants. That is why we are trying to create seed keywords and everything. So we are using all these indirect methods, where a direct method can be just talking to your customers. If you are a business, you just go to your customer and ask, okay, what do you look for? What are the things you search for? What are your pain points? Ask your customers. If they are coming for a business, give them a give them a just a quiz or just a survey query and ask them to fill up if that is possible, or get them in an interview and ask them as possible, or get them in a think tank and see what are the things they are looking for. Just observe your customers to learn more about and get the direct suggestions also from there. And finally, forums and community, which is exactly works similar to social media, where when we say forums or community, just without any interactions, we know that it is going to be focused around discussion between different stakeholders in the industry, which is the highly valuable data source for us to create the seed keyword list where we want for that. These are the usual places I look for when I want to find seed keywords for whatever the keyword research methods. Okay, now let's focus on the final stage after the keyword research process, which is going to be the keyword clustering or keyword grouping. Essentially, you can do this step within your keyword research process also, but I like to keep for educational purposes as a final step to give you a better understanding, so we know all this process before we start doing the keyword research itself. So let's learn about keyword clustering now. Keyword cluster is a technical SEO term, but basically it means grouping your keywords logically. For example, the keyword cluster is also commonly known as topic clusters, keyword groups, keyword variants, variations, and semantic keyword groups. There can be any number of different various way to mention it, but basically every single thing is mentioning the same thing, where it is expanding our selected keywords and grouping them based on a common words or a keyword intent. We are just getting let's say, for example, after our keyword research we have 200 different keywords. Rather than, we are not going to target one keyword for one page, because I explained why you should focus on a group of keywords rather than a single keyword. Where keyword clustering is a process where now we will find a way to logically group those keywords within a single section to focus, rather than just one keyword but a group of keyword which is related to each other. So that is what we known as keyword cluster, where each keyword cluster is composed of a core topic which is related to the main topic with subtopic covering the core topic. It might feel difficult to understand. I will explain on the next slide on with a live example. But just to understand it, if we have a main topic which is the root circle which you can see, we can have subtopic called cluster topic to our main content, and each of this sub cluster topic can also have subtopic related to that content piece. So we are creating some kind of levels between our content, where we have a main content with all the different subtopics related to our main topic, and each of these subtopics can also have topics which is related to that subtopic, and every single thing is making a full in-depth guide. So that is what we call as keyword clustering, where we will group these keywords logically to help us to understand the content and process better. Let's take a look by example. For example, in this image which I'm showing you, the main keyword is WordPress guide. I'm taking as example. I'm going to write a guide on WordPress. So that is my main keyword. But that main keyword can be divided into multiple different sections. For example, I could have a section talking about what is WordPress. I can have a section talking about why is a WordPress guide needed. I can have a section talking about WordPress tutorial, where all these three different keywords are connected to keyword guide, but each of this topic can also have its own intent or own topic. For example, what is WordPress can contain several sections such as what is WordPress for, what is WordPress.org, what is WordPress.com, what is WordPress for website, what is WordPress and what is it used for, and so on. And another keyword like why is WordPress guide can group different keywords or different content ideas, such as why is WordPress so confusing, why WordPress is so difficult, why WordPress is so odd, and you can understand the intent behind that group. And if we looked into another group which is WordPress tutorial, we get different keyword ideas or subtopic for that core topic which is WordPress topic, such as WordPress tutorial for beginner, WordPress tutorial for beginner 2021, WordPress tutorial for developers, WordPress tutorial for intermediate users. So we can understand it. All these are focused toward to that particular topic, and all this main topic is relevant to my main keyword which is WordPress guide. That is what we are essentially trying to do when it comes to keyword clustering, where we are expanding the selected keywords to find as many related or semantic keywords flow our cluster. The reason is We are no longer targeting one keyword, we are targeting group of keywords because of the search developments which has been happening. More development is happening on NLP data, natural language processing, machine learning, semantic keyword research to identify relationship between different keywords. All these things are important. That is the reason we go and focus keyword clustering into group more, because these clusters can be part of our main content page. Something like if I'm writing on a WordPress guide, each of this cluster can be one subsection which focusing on all the different elements, or we can use this to create supporting content for our main content. For example, I am writing a WordPress guide, I can create another blog post on WordPress tutorial and mention all these things and link out to my main keyword, and that way I'm not only focusing on the main problem, I'm also addressing all the related problems related to all the different areas in the industry, where when it sees by a search engine, it's understand okay all the relationship between all these different content piece, and it will bring a lot of value to your content marketing process as well. By doing so, I increase the depth of my content piece, I increase the value of my content piece. Authority content, I'm creating authority content. I'm not just writing a blog post on one specific issue or one specific subtopic, but I'm including all the different relevant topics which will be useful for users as well, providing value. And at the same time, when Google keeps on learning more, when search engines keeps on developing more and more, they will understand the relationships between them entities, different subtopics and overall, and it will create more content marketing opportunities for us. It might rank for more related keywords for the content piece. It will might give more boost to my supporting content piece, or from my supporting content piece it can give more SEO benefit for main content piece, and rank for group of keyword. That is the most important when it comes to keyword clustering. The reason we go about finding out keyword clustering, grouping the keywords, because if you notice, even if you type something on Google search engine, you will not find all the top 10 results to have the exact match keyword for title, description, URL, all this thing. Nowadays Google and other search engines are getting more and more smarter, where they are implementing all this technological advancement. So even if they don't contain the exact keyword or the exact keyword phrase, even if they are mentioning on logically using different keywords or different related keywords connected to main content keyword, Google and other search engines are getting smarter to know, okay, even though this content is not directly talking about this particular keyword, but since it's mentioning all the different keywords within this bubble, then it will be making sense to show this. Or even if the content, if you include all the different keywords and create a group and target those, and even if a user or a searcher types in a completely brand new search query which does not exist, but just based on all the keywords which you are covering, all the in-depth content on all the different related semantic keywords and all the things, it will automatically try to rank you for that particular search query if it find your content is the most relevant when it comes to the authority or for the relevancy of that search query. And I will show this on a live example, that way it will make sense. But just in a simplified explanation, keyword clustering is needed for ranking group of keywords, and it is used to group all the keywords you got in a logical groups using common keywords or common intent as a purpose. So it is possible to cluster the keywords manually, where let's say for example I have 100 different keywords. I can group the keyword manually by understanding what is the intent or what are the common keywords. Or there are so many keyword research tool and SEO tools, content research tool, which does this for us when we are doing keyword research. They automatically tries to cluster the keywords by doing various algorithms or various data sources. So those keywords research tools I will show on the tool demonstration part of this course, where I will show all the free tools, paid tools, lifetime deal tools on keyword research and how you can do keyword clustering through that tools if the keyword clustering feature is available to them. So that is what keyword clustering mean or keyword grouping mean and the importance of it. Now let's quickly take into the conclusion. In this lesson, we learned about keyword research planning, where we learned about keyword research methods overview, how to brainstorm for keywords idea, keyword clustering and keyword grouping. In the upcoming lesson, now we are going to learn about the core keyword research methods like traditional, competitor, existing content, predictive keyword research, and also I will be sharing a keyword research Excel template where you can automatically use this template to note down your market research process, note down all the keywords to have a better understanding when you carry out all the different process. And final part of this keyword research course is going to be actual demonstration of all the principles which I explained to you with how to do keyword research using or market research using various keyword research tool and SEO tool. I really hope this video was useful, and once again thank you so much for watching this video and I hope you have a great day. Cheers.